Works out. Those Bigfoot's been around a long time, and if you ever wondered how this monster truck mania began, well, it didn't start out as a competition. It was a man trying to build a bigger, better, and badder machine. His name? Bob Chandler.
Monster trucks, it wasn't dreamed up. It was just something that came about over a 4-year period. I put bigger tires on my truck, and then I put a bigger axle in the truck, and I put a bigger engine in it. And one thing led to another. The truck got bigger and bigger and bigger, and all of a sudden it became a monster truck.
And all of a sudden, Bob Chandler was on his way. The founding father and inventor of monster trucks, Bob Chandler started this innovative sport by creating a promotional tool for his shop, the Midwest Four-Wheel Drive Center, 23 years ago. Since that time, monster trucks have evolved rapidly. And in 1981, Bob Chandler came up with an idea that would guarantee his invention's existence and propel monster trucks to mass popularity.
We first run over cars because we wanted to see if the truck could do it. It was for fun. I got a hold of Jim Kramer, and we put a couple cars out in his buddy's field, and we went over it, and we really enjoyed it. It was funny to watch. We had it videotaped it, and everybody seemed to like it. I eventually did the first car crush for a promoter, and from that point, I realized that it was something that was completely different. The crowd loved it. They loved to hear the cars crunch. They liked to see the cars crunch. They liked to hear the sound. And from there, I knew it was going to do something. I had no idea it was going to be this big.
From that point on, Bob diverted his focus away from the shop and toward the monster truck industry.
I made a decision early on that, yes, I'm going to build a second monster truck. Am I going to flood the market? If I don't do it, somebody else will.
The truck evolved. Bigfoot went through 18 different tire and wheel combinations. Chandler was the first to use computer-aided design in creating the first tubular chassis. From the nitrogen-charged shocks to the hydraulic front and rear steering, Chandler was responsible for it all.
Well, I drove Bigfoot for years before I got out of the seat. When I got out of the seat, I moved into more the design and the engineering end of Bigfoot. I learned how to use computers, I learned how to use AutoCAD, and I really seem to enjoy that now as much as I enjoyed driving back then.
Bob Chandler has made all the safety enforcements, the dry shaft loops, safety kill radios, fire suit, I mean everything. Before they would drive with nothing and hang out the windows in the old days. Now it has become a sport that is safe for you and I as a driver and also as a spectator.
He's pretty much the guy that stayed ahead of everybody so far. Like they say, the competition's getting stiff, but I mean, Bob Chandler's the guy that did it all. As far as jumping in one of Bob Chandler's trucks, a lot of people out there know that Bob's trucks are great, and just to get in there and drive a truck for him is probably the most excellent privilege that I've ever had in my life.
Bigfoot has outgrown Bob Chandler's wildest expectations, from crushing cars in a field to crushing cars in more than 11,000 appearances in all 50 states and 15 foreign countries. From being the only monster truck driver to winning the World Championship 6 of the past 7 years. What a long, strange trip it's been.
We're up to 14 trucks, and we do over 700 show days a year. I don't think it's going to stop. In fact, I'm not going to let it stop. I'm going to keep going, keep trying different things that the public seems to like.
That's the man, Bob Chandler. He's one to put it all together, and it is an incredible thing to watch.
It's an American success story, to say the least. I mean, he created his own industry. That's amazing.
And every boy wants one.
You got to have it.